Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd, playing as Pskov. So, we just got our independence from Muscovy, who naturally is going to be our new best friend because we're going to rival Novgorod. Because of course we are. And then we are going to set Muscovy as friendly. And this guy that we're pulling back, we're going to send him to start improving relations with Muscovy. Because we are really threatened by some of their neighbors. I mean, we're threatened there. Right, Muscovy? Want to protect us? Totally want to protect us, don't you? Okay, now the question is, how do we avoid bankruptcy? Let's stop rooting out corruption. Let's debase. Might have to get rid of our army even. The other option is just to develop our way out of this. And we need to get that stability up. The war exhaustion will go away. Thank you, Livonian Order. We love you. You're a friend. Let's pull this guy back. Gotta get that stability up. -9 reasons. We can get that. We can get that. Now, the big danger of flipping to a monarchy is the potential falling into our personal union with Muscovy. Should just throw that out there. It's an obvious point that should occur to everyone. So we might not want to flip quite yet, but we've got some time. Okay, how about you, Poland? Oh, we don't want to be hostile towards you. We want to be friendly towards you. Denmark, who are you friends with? You're friends with East Frisia. Want to be your friend? We want to be your friend. It's 57. No. Anyone want to be our friend? No. Well. That is unfortunate. What about you? You want to be our friend, don't you? Let's see. Yeah, you want to be our friend. Okay, we could get that war exhaustion down, but it's going to tick down naturally, so I'd much rather use those points. Can we actually even afford that minus... We can't afford the edict. I want our military tech up. I want our stability up to +1. Could extend all loans. We can't pay them off. And eventually somebody's going to give us financial assistance. One of the great powers or somebody like Muscovy. -5. I really don't like having 16.1 corruption. Don't get me wrong, this is not an ideal setup, but we at least got our independence, and that gives us something to work with. So this is an option. It's something to work with. Money is money. We care about... We don't care about manpower. We care about production efficiency. Oh yeah, we should get rid of these aristocrats. They don't do us any favors. Goods produced, yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. This feels like my Corfu run when I went bankrupt and I was like, this is the best run I've ever had with Corfu. And it was. Just because that was the least of my concerns. And 16 corruption currently is the least of my concerns. We're actually even going to get it higher. Because we're not paying off corruption, and we could potentially get rid of some loans. Then when we get some cash, we can worry about bringing down that corruption. Denmark is attacking Novgorod. Muscovy, do you want to be our friend? You do! So I knew it would all work out in the end. Yeah, I'll take free stability. Free. Do you know, Muscovy, we are threatened. Ooh, that hurt. We're threatened by Novgorod. We could use some financial assistance from you. Top off relations there. Light with Poland. Guaranteeing Ryazan. Yeah, that could put us in a fight with them. Yeah, let's keep him. Nah. We don't need power projection. That's not the way we're playing this game. Okay, it says we're making money here. It says we're losing money. Get some tech. That'll make us seem more intimidating. I call this a win. I'm comfortable with this. So 3 years. Let's go ahead and get claim up here. Obviously, I'd win to take their money. Is what I would take from them. We do want to relocate west, so we really need Lithuania and Livonia in order to fail. One or both. Okay, we still can't afford that state-level edict. But I don't think we need to debase. Wondering how large our... Well, so our economy is growing 20%. I would get rid of our army, but we just don't have the manpower to replace it. And it could jeopardize our alliance with Muscovy. Oh, we need to wait 9 years because Muscovy wouldn't be able to help us. Unless we could take them on our own. And that's risky. I think we do need to remain orthodox for this. That might not be true. And the reason why I'm considering flipping religions is because if we did, then there'd be a lot more people that we could royal marry to try avoiding a personal union with Muscovy. Okay, so while we're waiting, let's take a look at what's going on in our country. So, Tver, sure. We start with an extra merchant, which we know, and get 15% caravan power. Our ambition is 20% extra goods produced, which is a lot of money if we complete all these. And you'll notice something's really missing from this, which is military ideas. So, first one, +1 possible advisor, +5% recover army morale speed. Oh god, I don't want to pay anyone off. So that's just army morale speed, not very good, and it's not a very big modifier there. Mercenary maintenance dropped, lowered unrest. That's pretty good. +25% available mercenaries, +10% global trade power, and +20% trade steering. So obviously it's geared towards making us money. And you could totally tell because of the wealth of our nation. We're just rolling in the ducats. Okay, aristocrats. Yeah. Can't take a stability yet. Okay, let's go ahead and get a claim here. Any claim will do. And let's see if we can get an alliance here. No. But we'll top off relations. Lithuania is scary. I'm gonna pay off some of this debt. But I don't want to debase to do it. We're already at 18. Yes, that's its minimum autonomy of 9. So we definitely don't want any more corruption because they'll just keep robbing us of the value of this province. Pretty funny that I'm feeling pretty good about this run so far. Wish we weren't as far in the hole. Like if I had moved my army south and didn't get stack wiped there that first time, and their war had ended right before they stack wiped me up here, then we wouldn't have had to merc up. And we'd just have a small amount of debt. Relatively small to what we have right now. I imagine we're going to get some financial assistance from somebody at some point. So ourselves as friendly. We're making a tiny amount of money. Our inflation just keeps going up. Ooh, maximum number of loans. Patriarch authority. This isn't helping us. There's Novgorod is over. Let's see if they have any troops. I don't know if we could take them anyway, because we really couldn't siege down any forts. Yeah, 11th. Okay. Can't do anything about that. Let's set our attitude towards them as threatened. And hope that lands us an alliance or financial assistance. I'm worried that some event will cause us to go over a maximum number of loans, and thus force us into bankruptcy. Let's see how many more loans we could take. Okay, so let's pay off 3 loans. This does cause us to suffer inflation. It's not ideal to do this. But now we could take 6 more loans. And that at least removes the risk of falling into a bankruptcy because we can't get any more loans. And we get hit by some sort of nasty event. Okay, what's our time like? 17 minutes. So this is a weird run to be recording. Because I'm definitely not exhibiting good habits here. But really the whole point of this run is to work with a really bad situation. Yeah, let's re-elect him, get some more monarch points, and hope that we can turn that into a stronger economy. Gotta get rid of that interest. We need some events. Like Novgorod. Yes. Well, we're working on them. I don't know if we can get to 100. Not while we're allied to Muscovy. Not while they won our territory. But if we can get that up to 70 and they stop winning our provinces, that's 82. And who knows? Now, the one good thing is that we're constantly increasing the size of our economy, so that means our loans will get bigger. And people's desire to have us as an ally will go up as we get more and more development. Okay, I think we're in a spot where we could do this. Would that bring it up 0.24? Can we afford that? Almost. Depending on how the rounding works and everything. And as long as we have positive stability, we are getting rid of just a little bit of corruption. Livonian Order announced us as a rival. Okay, why did we go up to our maximum number of loans? And pay off 3 loans that way. Let's keep doing this. Let's consolidate down a little bit further. So we can get 5 more loans. Lithuania's paying off debt. Okay, so if they consider us rival, we might be able to work with that. Let's mark them as a rival. We can send that guy back. Let's go ahead and issue an embargo there. And yeah, keep an eye on when their truce expires. Okay, truce with Muscovy is over, and theirs ends 4 years. Okay, let's continue to improve these relations. Let's finish topping this off. Okay, so we got 1 age objective complete. That's really good, because then we can get free war taxes as soon as we qualify for one of the age bonuses. Okay, that one's done. Denmark, do you want to be our ally? Let's just check again, see if anyone wants to. Ralston isn't very far. Let's start improving relations there. Manpower isn't the biggest concern, but I'm not going to complain about free manpower. Okay, I think I'm going to turn off this edict as soon as we can. And try to save these points for bring down our monstrous inflation levels. Okay. We lose corruption? Yeah, we're gonna lose corruption. Trying to get our Republican tradition down, but losing corruption versus gaining corruption? Yeah, that's the way to go. Okay, we can raise that, get 2 more troops. More pretty good troops. Don't want to pay for them, but now we're getting 0.5 ducats per month. We just need gifts or loans, subsidies from a foreign nation. Allied with Lithuania. Oh, Lithuania's no longer hostile towards us, so there's that. See if we could potentially get Poland as an ally. I mean, trying to have a flexible foreign policy, allowing anyone who could give us security and potentially economic assistance. It'd be really nice if we could help Poland and Lithuania crush Slavonian order and Teutonic order and give us some land. The whole deal. Why don't we mark that we have some interest in those provinces? Okay, we gotta bring down this inflation. At least that's growing. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Muscovy, why would you do that? Okay. Tver is our ally. No, we're declining that. Hang off loan. Hurts our Diplo rep, so, and our global trust, so that means harder for us to grab allies. Okay, Muscovy, you owe us money for that. We sat it out. Give us money. At least we're reducing this autonomy a little bit, as we're bringing down our corruption. I've gotten rid of a lot of the cheap loans. Maybe a third of them. Nice. And that completes our mission. Repay our loans. I mean, I guess, but that's going to take some time. Yeah, I wish there was an opening for us. When I did this successfully, Lithuania broke apart. Poland and Lithuania helped me fight the war, and then they peaced out, and I just sat there and got the ticking war score. But then they broke apart, so I was able to eat Polotsk and a few other people that broke free, Smolensk and so on. If I can get an alliance with Poland, that would be great, but that's not going to happen. I just need to get sufficient favors with Muscovy to be able to call them in against Slavonian order. Let's work on nearby countries. Okay, Muscovy, we need financial assistance. Send us an aid package. Now, in the past, I would have just gone bankrupt, but the way that it's currently set up is that you lose your allies. You declare bankruptcy, and that would be a big problem because we would just get eaten. Or forced vassalized by Lithuania. Let's pay off another loan. And let's keep an eye on our time. 30 minutes. I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching.